We had snow overnight. Trail is so quiet. Everybody's got in. Last couple of hours of sunlight, perfect time to get out and have a run. Hi. Today I want to talk about triggers, what I've learnt from running. Now, I'm sure if you run regularly, you've experienced being irritated by people whilst you've been out. It's only human, right? Um, but I imagine those feelings and emotions were mild irritation that lasted less than a minute. The logical brain just told you that person was rude and inconsiderate. They're not really the ones that I want to talk about. The ones I want to talk about are triggers that come from childhood trauma. Triggers in the truest sense are a form of overwhelm. You have intense emotions in your body and physical symptoms too. Trembling, tears, digestive upset. They can last for hours, even days at times. Sounds like something terrible, right? But I want to say that if you've experienced childhood trauma and you're still having really profound triggers, that's an invitation to heal. And running was that vehicle that helped me further along that path. It was out running when I realised how disproportionate my reactions were to things. The intense feelings I knew couldn't have been because of that event. And so that's what I wanted to share and talk about today. So I'm going to talk you through a scenario and look at the difference so that you can understand what I'm trying to explain better. So, back to my scenario. I'm out running. I'm happy, carefree. There's several enjoyable miles on a quiet trail when I spot a group ahead. And my body clenches up. It tightens. My breathing changes. My thoughts race. In the little example that follows, the thoughts are toned down quite a lot. But you all get the idea of what I'm trying to get across. And I've been there so many times before, especially in the first few years of running. Before I think my body started to adapt and I started to embody again, so that I was aware of what was happening inside me during triggers. So looking at the scenario now from this point in my healing journey, I can see how distorted it is. I hadn't even got near those people. I hadn't even asked them to move to see how they would respond, but I'd already been triggered and gone into some kind of panic situation. The amygdala was on red alert in case there was conflict, and that's why all my thoughts had got distorted. These years of running have really helped me be able to explore what's happening both in my mind and my body, and thank goodness for neuroplasticity, because we wouldn't have healing without it. That ability to reorganize thoughts and create new neural pathways has meant that I don't get triggered anywhere near what I used to do. And there's been a couple of events that have helped serve as a catalyst for me to be surprised by a reaction that wasn't in line with those faulty core beliefs. So it challenged them. You know, all those faulty core beliefs, things like I'm not safe, no one's going to help me, people are inconsiderate towards me, no one cares how I feel, no one notices what's happening to me. Those kind of things that are based in the original trauma event, where as a childhood trauma victim, you're powerless and are unable to escape the situation. Hence the brain interpreting things in that way. So I hope this video gives you a bit of hope if you're on a healing journey, and if not, and you know people that are, keep giving them that compassion and love so that they can carry on healing. Thanks for watching to the end.